back to the channel. Today we are covering the questions and answer on ServiceNow CIS-SIR Security Incident Response. To find the complete list of questions and answer, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Now, the question is, this type of integration workflow helps retrieve a list of active network connections from a host or endpoint, so it can be used to enrich incidents during the investigation. These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option B. Next question is, Joy is on the SIR team and needs to be able to configure territories and skills. What role does he need? Options are option A, security basic, option B, manager, option C, security analyst, and option D, security admin. The correct option is option D. Next question is, why should discussion focus with the end in mind? Options are option A, to understand desired outcomes, option B, to understand current posture, option C, to understand customers' process, and option D, to understand required tools. The correct option is option A. Next question is, which of the following state flows are provided for security incidents? Choose three options. And the options are option A, NIST open, option B, SANS open, option C, NIST stateful, and option D, SANS stateful. The correct option is option A, C, and D. Next question is, chief factors when configuring auto assignment of security incidents are, options are option A, agent group membership, agent location and time zone, option B, security incident priority CI location and agent time zone, option C, agent skills, system schedules and agent location, option D, agent location, agent skill and agent time zone. The correct option is option D. Next question is, with ServiceNow automation capability extends Flow Designer to integrate business processes with other systems. Options are option A, workflow, option B, orchestration, option C, subflows, and option D, integration hub. The correct option is option D. Next question is, in order to see the actions in Flow Designer for security incident, what plugin must be activated? Options are performance analytics to security incident response, option B, security scope, option C, security operation scope, option D, security incident scope. The correct option is option C. Next question is, how do you select which process definition to use? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option B. Next question is, what rules are required to add new items to the security incident catalog? Options are option A, requires the SNSI admin role, option B, requires the SNSI catalog role, option C, requires both SNSI write and catalog admin roles, and option D, requires the admin role. The correct option is option D. Next question is, what is calculated as an arithmetic mean taking into consideration different values in the CI, security incident and user records? Options are option A, priority, option B, business impact, option C, severity, and option D, risk score. The correct option is option B. Next question is, what is the name of the inbound action that validates whether an inbound email should be processed as a phishing email for URPV2? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option C. Question is, when a record is created in the security incident phishing email table, what is triggered to create a security incident? Options are option A, ingestion rule, option B, transform flow, option C, transform workflow, and option D, duplicate rule. The correct option is option B. Next question is, if a desired pre-built integration cannot be found in the platform, what should be your next step to find a certified integrations? Options are option A, build your own through the REST API Explorer, option B, ask for assistance in the community page, option C, download one from more ServiceNow share, and option D, look for one in the ServiceNow store. The correct option is option D. Next question is, incident severity is influenced by the business value of the affected asset. Which of the following are asset types that can be affected by an incident? Options are option A, business service, option B, configuration item, option C, calculator group, and option D, severity calculator. The correct option is option A and B. Next question is, a pre-planned response process contains which sequence of events? Options are option A, organize, analyze, prioritize, contain. Option B, organize, detect, prioritize, contain. Option C, organize, prepare, prioritize, contain. And option D, organize, verify, prioritize, contain. The correct option is option A. Next question is, why is it important that the platform system administrator and the security incident administrator role be separated? Options are option A, access to security incident data may need to be restricted. Option B, allow SIR teams to control assignment to security roles. Option C, clear separation of duty. Option D, reduce the number of incidents assigned to the platform admin. And option E, preserve the security image in the company. The correct option is option B, C, and D. Next question is, using the KB article for playbooks tasks also gives you which of these advantages? Options are option A, automated activities to run scans and enrich security incidents with real-time data. Option B, automated activities to resolve security incidents through patching. Option C, improved visibility to threats and vulnerabilities. And option D, enhanced ability to create and present concise descriptive tasks. The correct option is option C. Next question is, the email user reported phishing script include processes inbound emails and creates a record in which table? Please go through the options. The correct option is option A. Next question is, a flow consists of, choose two options. Options are scripts, option B, actions, option C, processes, option D, actors, and option E, triggers. The correct option is option B and E. Next question is, which of the following processes definitions are not provided baseline? Options are option A, NIST open, option B, SAN stateful, option C, NIST stateful, and option D, SANS open. The correct option is option A. Next question is, which of the following tag classifications are provided baselines? Choose three options. Please go through the options. The correct option is option A, C, and G. Next question is, David is on the network team and has been assigned a security incident response task. What role does he need to be able to view and work the task? Options are option A, security analyst, option B, security basic, option C, external, and option D, read. The correct option is option A. Next question is, when a service desk agent uses the create security incident UI action from a regular incident, what occurs? Options are: Option A, the incident is marked resolved with an automatic security resolution code. Option B, a security incident is raised on their behalf but only a notification is displayed. Option C, a security incident is raised on their behalf and displayed on the service desk agent. And option D, the service desk agent is redirected to the security incident catalog to complete the record producer. The correct option is option B. Next question is, which of the following fields is used to identify an event that is to be used for security purposes? Options are: Option A, IT, Option B, classification, Option C, security, and Option D, CI. The correct option is option B. One of the following users is automatically added to the request assessments list. Options are: Option A, any user that adds a work note to the ticket. Option B, the analyst assigned to the ticket. Option C, any user who has response task on the incident. Option D, the affected user on the incident. The correct option is option C. Next question is, for customers who don't use third-party systems, what ways can security incidents be created? Choose three options. And the options are: Option A, security service catalog. Option B, security incident form. Option C, inbound email parsing rules. Option D, leveraging an integration. And option E, alert management. The correct option is option A, B, and C. Next question is, what does a flow require? Options are: Option A, security orchestration flaws. Option B, run books. Option C, CAB orders. And option D, a trigger. The correct option is option D. Next question is, knowledge articles that describe steps an analyst needs to flow to complete security incident tasks might be associated to those tasks through which of the following? Options are: Option A, work instruction playbook. Option B, flow. Option C, workflow. Option D, run book. And option E, flow designer. The correct option is option D. Next question is, which of the following process definitions allow only single step progress through the process defined without allowing step skipping? Options are: Option A, SANS stateful. Option B, NIST stateful. Option C, SANS open. And option D, NIST open. The correct option is option B. Next question is, if the customer's email server currently has an account set up to report suspicious emails, then what happens? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option D. Next question is, what parts of the security incident response lifecycle is responsible for limiting the impact of a security incident? Options are: Option A, post incident activity. Option B, detection and analysis. Option C, preparation and identification. And option D, containment, eradication, and recovery. The correct option is option D. Next question is, select the one capability that restricts connections from one CI to other devices. Options are: Option A, isolate host. Option B, citing search. Option C, block action. Option D, get running processes. Option E, get network statistics. And option F, publish watch list. The correct option is option A. Next question is, what factor, if any, limits the ability to close SIR records? Options are option A. Append related INC records. Option B. Best practice dictates that SIR records should be set to resolved never to closed. Option C. Nothing. SIR records could be closed at any time. And option D. All post-incident review questionnaires have to be completed first. The correct option is option A. Next question is, when the security phishing email record is created, what types of observables are stored in the record? Choose three options. And the options are option A. URLs, domains or IP addresses appearing in the body. Option B. Who reported the phishing attempt. Option C. State of the phishing email. Option D. IP addresses from the header. Option E. Hashes and or file names found in the EML attachment. And option F. Type of ingestion rule used to identify this email as a phishing attempt. The correct option is option A, D and E. Next question is, what plugin must be activated to see the new Security Analyst UI? Options are option A. Security Analyst UI plugin. Option B. Security Incident Response UI plugin. Option C. Security Operations UI plugin. And option D. Security Agent UI plugin. The correct option is option B. Next question is, the benefits of improved security incident responses are expressed. Options are, please go through the options. The correct option is option A. Thank you. Come back to the channel. Today we are covering the questions and answer on ServiceNow CIS-SIR Security Incident Response. To find the complete list of questions and answer, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment section. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. Now, today's question is, what makes a playbook appear for a security incident if using Flow Designer? Options are option A. Actions defined to create tasks. Option B. Trigger set to conditions that match the security incident. Option C. Runbook property set to true. And option D. Service criticality set to high. The correct option is option B. Next question is, what is the purpose of calculator groups as opposed to calculators? Options are option A. To provide metadata about the calculators. Option B. To allow the agent to select which calculator they want to execute. Option C. To sell the conditions for all calculators to run. And option D. To ensure one at maximum will run per group. The correct option is option D. Next question is, the following term is used to describe any observable occurrence. Options are option A. Incident. Option B. Log. Option C. Ticket. Option D. Alert. And option E. Event. The correct option is option E. Next question is, The severity field of the security incident is influenced by what? Options are: Option A, the cost of the response to the security breach. Option B, the impact, urgency and priority of the incident. Option C, the time taken to resolve the security incident. And option D, the business value of the affected asset. The correct option is option D. Next question is: the risk score is calculated by combining all the weights using. Options are: Option A, an arithmetic mean. Option B, addition. Option C, the risk score script include. And option D, a geometric mean. The correct option is option A. Next question is: what are two of the audiences identified that will need reports and insight into security incident response reports? Choose two options. And the options are: option A, analysts. Option B, vulnerability managers. Option C, chief information security officer. And option D, problem managers. The correct option is option A and B. Next question is: what are three steps enable you to include a new playbook in the selected playbook choice list? Choose three options. These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option B, C and D. Next question is: which improvement opportunity can be found baseline which can contribute towards process maturity and strengthen customers' overall security posture? Options are: option A, post incident review. Option B, fast eradication. Option C, incident containment. And option D, incident analysis. The correct option is option A. What is the fastest way for security incident administrators to remove unwanted widgets from the security incident catalog? Options are: option A, clicking the X on the top right corner. Option B, talking to the system administrator. Option C, can't be removed. And option D, through the catalog definition record. The correct option is option D. Next question is: select the one capability that retrieves a list of running processes on a CI from a host or endpoint. Options are: option A, get network statistics. Option B, isolate host. Option C, get running processes. Option D, publish watch list. Option E, block actions. And option F, citing search. The correct option is option C. Next question is: which table would be commonly used for security incident response? Options are: these are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option D. Next question is: there are several methods in which security incidents can be raised which broadly fit into one of these categories. Choose two options. And the options are: option A, integrations. Option B, manually created. Option C, automatically created. And option D, email parsing. The correct option is option B and C. Next question is, what is the first step when creating a security playbook? Options are option A, set the response task state. Option B, create a flow. Option C, create a run book. And option D, create a knowledge article. The correct option is option B. Next question is, to configure security incident escalations, you need the following rules. Options are, please go through the options. The correct option is option A. Next question is, which of the following are potential benefits for utilizing security incident assignments automation? Choose two options. And the options are option A, decreased time to containment. Option B, increased mean time to remediation. Option C, decreased time to ingestion. And option D, increased resolution process consistency. The correct option is option B and D. Next question is, what is the key to a successful implementation? Options are option A, sell customer the most expensive package. Option B, implementing everything that we offer. Option C, understanding the customer's goal and objectives. And option D, building custom integrations. The correct option is option C. Next question is, a flow consists of one or more actions and a what? Options are option A, change formatter. Option B, catalog designer. Option C, NIST ready state. And option D, trigger. The correct option is option D. Next question is, flow triggers can be based on what? Choose three options. And the options are option A, record changes. Option B, schedules. Option C, subflows. Option D, record inserts. And option E, record views. The correct option is option A, B and C. Is what fields is used to distinguish security events from other IT events? Options are option A, type. Option B, source. Option C, classification. And option D, description. The correct option is option C. Next question is, what specific role is required in order to use the REST API Explorer? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option A and C. Next question is, which one of the following reasons best describes why roles for security incident response begin with SN_SI? Options are option A, because SIR is a scoped application, rules and script includes will begin with the SN_SI prefix. Option B, because the security incident response application uses a secure identity token. Option C, because ServiceNow checks the instance for a secure identity when logging onto this scoped application. And option D, because ServiceNow tracks license use against the security incident response application. The correct option is option A. Next question is, which table would be commonly used for security incident response? Please go through the options. The correct option is option C. Next question is, ServiceNow follows the basic guidelines of the NIST lifecycle. based on best course of action, usually guided by run books and established procedures. Problems sought to be fixed in which phase? Options are option A analysis, option B detection, option C eradication, and option D review. The correct option is option C. Next question is which rule is needed to amend security incident response script includes? These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option D. Next question is roll-up framework capability model configures linked records for what purpose? Options are option A roll-up data loss prevention records to measure security incident. Option B roll-up additional records information to measure security incident. Option C roll-up additional records information to data loss prevention incidents. And option D roll-up additional records information to import security incidents. The correct option is option B. Next question is security tags can be applied to which of the following record types? Option A incidents, option B problems, option C indicators and observables, option D response task, and option E security incidents, option F change orders, and option G CMDBCI records. The correct option is option C, D, and E. Next question is the creation of custom process definitions would require which of the following platform components? Options are option A client side script, option B process definition record, option C business rule, and option D script include. The correct option is option B and D. Next question is security tag used when a piece of information requires support to be effectively acted upon, yet carries risks to privacy, reputation, or operations if shared outside of the organizations involved. These are the options. Please go through. The correct option is option B. Next question is a post-incident review can contain which of the following? Options are option A post-incident questionnaires, option B an audit trail, option C attachments associated with the security incident, option D key incident fields, and option E performance analytics reports. The correct option is option A, B, and D. Next question is which of the following is an action provided by the security incident response application? Options are option A create outage state V1, option B create record on security incident state V1, option C create response task set incident state V1, and option D lookup record on security incident state V1. The correct option is option D. Thank you.